I'm just gonna say it. I'm in love, man. I'm in love.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Picture.
Yeah.
He brought the picture out. The picture.
Bam. What's going on, y'all? We are back with another episode of On the House.
Yeah,
Mr. House. We ain't been here in a minute, but we back.
It's been a long time.
But I missed y'all. Did you miss me? Did you miss this face?
You know they missed us. They missed this. They missed the face. They missed the voices. You know what I'm saying?
They missed the kings in between.
Ooh.
The ooh is crazy. The ooh is
a
crazy.
minute in and we already back at it.
The ooh is crazy. The ooh is crazy. Oh man. All right. Anyway.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What? You know what? Before we get started, man, in this last 6 months, what's something you've been grateful of? Grateful for?
That is easy, bro. That is easy as hell.
Here we go. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Physical therapy. Shout out to physical therapists and the work they put in, their knowledge, their effort. Whoo, man. I don't know where I would be right now if it wasn't for physical therapy. I could get into it later. It don't have to be a whole thing right now. Long story short is, one of the main reasons why we've been away for so long is because I had some severe nerve damage in my back, and it was just causing all kind of fucking problems. I couldn't sit comfortably. I could only lay down, and even that was uncomfortable. Dealt with that for about 2 months before, because I had changed jobs at the time, and I had to wait for the new insurance to kick in. So I dealt with it for about 2 months before I could even go to physical therapy. Went to physical therapy, felt like it was hopeless. In about a month, they had it done. She was like, she did some stuff and was like, yeah, I know what it is. It's this. We're going to do that and that. It was like, oh, there's hope. And then just going twice a week. She was like, we're going to see you twice a week. Hey, man. I went from being like hopeless and like, is this my life now? Just 24/7 pain? Like, I thought that was just my life, you know, just shooting pain, just nerve pain in my back and my arm, just 24/7. Thought that was it. Went from that to in a month, just feeling good again. So shout out physical therapists. Thank you for everything you do. And if I remembered that woman's name, I would shout her out on here, but I do not. And that is my bad.
She changed your life and you don't remember her name? This guy, bro. Oh, man.
Because it wasn't.
You did an amazing job. You did great. But I don't know what your name is.
I'll look it up.
Come on now.
I appreciate you so much. More than you'll ever know. Oh, man. I know.
You're the best person ever.
I feel so
You're the
terrible.
best person ever. But dang, what was your name? Ever trying to hit on somebody like that? Like, wow, you are bad. You are hot.
Edit that out.
But I forgot what your name is.
Fix that in
Wow. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I've done that before.
Nah, you good. You leave all this shit in.
No, I'm saying like I've done the whole I forgot your name thing before.
Damn. It's usually bad, but it's worse when they know your name. And it's such a power move when they use it knowing you don't know it.
I think it's even worse when you're not drinking and you can't remember their name. I was like,
yeah, I've definitely had that before. And they're like, it feels like they're using it more than they should. Like, yeah, John, how's it going, John? You're like, good. You?
Hey, I'm gonna just shoot. If it ain't your name, I'm like, dang, that's what you look like.
I'll just ask again. Like,
you look like a Kelly. Kelly?
He said you look like. I'm gonna throw out a guess that's wrong, and I'm gonna put you in a box.
I would help you. I would help you with your therapist, but I don't know what they look like. So you on your own for this one. What does she look like? Is it an Amber? Is it a Brittany?
No. Chill.
I'm a guess. I'm a guess.
All right.
Melissa.
I'm almost. Nope.
Dang. Tracy.
Here we go. I'm about to find out. I'm trying,
y'all. I'm trying.
I know where it's at. Kaylin.
Oh, I would have never.
Kaylin.
I would have never.
Thank you. I'm not going to show her face on there because I need her permission to do that. But
yeah, don't do that to her.
Thank you so much. You are.
Thank you, Kaylin.
Life-changing. So
you
that's
saved the podcast.
Shout out and my life because it was rough. I'm so serious.
And they made a pop-out happen. Because of them,
they made a pop-out happen. But without that, ain't no way in hell that would have happened. I'd have been here laid up with the heating pad. Like, yeah, go ahead, G. Go ahead. I'd have been on this drug they prescribed to me, and that's not no shit I should be taking. That blocks the nerve pain and that shit. That shit. It was some shit that you take, and then if you take it for 30 days, towards the end of the month, you gotta wean yourself off of it. It was that kind of shit.
Oh yeah, nope. Yeah, nope.
Yeah,
listen, I don't play those.
I took it one time, bro, because I was trying to sleep and it was real bad, and I was like, I'm not going. I mean, there were so many nights I didn't sleep anyway. I'll just sit here until like 6, 7 in the morning because I'm in so much pain, and then try to get some sleep. So I took it one night. Pain went away immediately. Scary as shit. Knocked out. Woke up the next day. Pain was even worse. Maybe it's because it was gone. I don't know if it was actually worse. Maybe it's just because it was gone, and being without it and then it coming back felt worse than just
the opposite of a placebo.
Yeah. And then I just remember being at work and be like, and just thinking, I can't wait to take it later before I go to bed. And then I was like, nope. Nope. That's it right.
That's how it starts.
Yep. As soon as that thought crossed my mind, I was like, nope, because that's how I get addicted to this shit. And that's not going to help.
Can't wait to take it before bed.
Yeah, that was like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we about to get this. And there weren't no refills. So what am I going to do at the end of the month? I'm going to just do all this damage to myself and then not have any more. And then I'm going to be out here doing strange things for that, for some more.
Hey, yo, listen, bro. You got that good.
I forgot the name of that shit. It's something crazy.
That's crazy, man. Well, we're glad you're back. We're glad On the House is back. Comment below and drop a like if you're glad On the House is back. If you're on one of the audio, I ain't done this in a while. Excuse me. One of the audio platforms, go ahead and drop a like.
Spotify.
Oh, wait, you don't do that over there. Drop a 5-star rating in a comment. We appreciate you.
The two of you that listen on Spotify, shout out.
Hey, maybe three, bro.
It might be 3 now. Who knows?
Three. Now that we back, they might have missed us. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
They missed us. They just won't say
Hold up, wait a minute. All right, anyway, what am I grateful for?
Yeah, what about
6 months is a long time.
It is. It's a lot happened.
All right, I'll say this. I'm very grateful. I was feeling alone before, and my guy John here lives like 3,000 miles away.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful that I discovered a really awesome friend group that I enjoy to hang out with and be with.
Damn.
So, shout out to them,
Damn. Yeah, it's been that long. Damn.
Yeah. Because our last episode we recorded in like October when you came out, or like a week or two after you came out. Mm-hmm. And I met them in like November.
Yep. Damn.
Yeah. Yep.
That's wild.
So that's been the highlight of my 6 months. Shout out to them. Some of them might listen, some of them might not. So if you are listening, love you.
If you aren't, fuck you.
I didn't say that, but sure. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm stupid, man. But it's been a while, so the ignorance is gonna come out very early and very often.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Just remember, you have to say that to their face at one point.
Oh, I will.
You'll have to own up to this. You'll have to own up to this moment.
You say that like I won't. I don't
But then for them to know you said it,
in their face.
But for them to know you said it, they have to be listening. So then you're not really talking to them.
You know what? I'll just bring it up.
I'm trying to get you out of it. You trying to start more trouble. All right.
Not
with that being said, no. I'm moving on because you trying to start trouble. John, as you put it to your mouth, pause. That was crazy.
This dude is starting off wild.
That was crazy. I do. Rewind as you pick up your drink.
Thank you.
And pretend to drink it.
Yeah.
What are you drinking today, sir?
All right. So I didn't feel like drinking.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, it's just it's not often where I even feel like it, really. There's times where I will, like when we were out, I feel like I drank enough for the month then, but
Facts, bro. I came back, I was like, I don't need to see another thing of alcohol. I went out tonight and I was like, I don't even really want this alcohol.
I think the weekend after I went to dinner and I think that's the first time I ever got a mocktail. It was just like, y'all got, what kind of beverages y'all got that don't got liquor in it? Because I just
you know what I thought about real quick? Pause. For some reason, on the last day of my trip, I always get sick when I drink with John. I think that
you're making it happen.
I think that my body just gets so sick of drinking that I just get sick by the last day, bro.
That's not what happened. That is a good ideal, but you know exactly what the fuck happened, and it had nothing to do with you. I ain't gonna air you out. Okay, yep.
She was convincing.
She wasn't. She was just nice. You asked her to make a Favories, and she was just like, "How do I do that?" And you did the whole weekend, pretty much was just not real comfortable giving out the recipe. It's so dope.
I was just this and this.
And she made mine because it was just gin and tonic. And then she came back and was like, I'm so sorry. What was it again? I think that's what got you. Sorry, I'm new, so I'm still learning a lot of things here. And you were like, I'm about to invest in her business. I was like, what business does she have?
Oh, no, Mama told her to start with just so I can invest in it.
Start a business so I can invest in you.
Oh, man. All right, you know what? Whatever, man. Listen, what you drinking, bro?
Oh, man, hold up. I'm gonna crop out the part. This is my contact photo for you now, though. I changed it to that.
Oh. Yeah, thanks for cropping out my stomach.
I know, I got you, dude. Yeah, you look at that. That is that last night. He got the trash can on deck, and he just laid on the ground. It was like, I can't even get up. Gave him a Gatorade, a trash can, and a blanket.
I slept there for like 2 hours. I slept there for like 2 hours. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, man.
I did. I realized I woke up. It's so funny, though, because the next day I had to get on a plane. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part. So you got to get on that plane the next day.
Oh, man. When you're feeling like that, too, I'm worried about any kind of motion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Yeah. But
yeah, that was rough.
But anyway, I didn't feel like drinking. So I just... why didn't I feel it? I don't know. I just didn't have a taste for it. Now I only drink. I only drink. I was just thinking if there was something specific, but I only drink now if I just feel like it, and I've been feeling like it less and less. So just got root beer.
You're grown, man. You drink what you want to drink,
and it's the kind that only one of us has. It's Dad's.
Come on, man. You know what, bro? Is this focused? Look at me. Man. Look at me. Okay. Look at me. I was gonna say something very profound, but that was just so it caught me so off guard. I don't even know what to say anymore, actually. Wow. I wasn't ready.
I'm sorry. Oh man.
He's looking like he's laughing.
I can't even.
He's laughing so hard.
Because I didn't expect you to get up and walk away. The walk away is what got me. Okay. Oh man.
Like, come on, man.
Anyway, I was at Costco the other day. Shocker, I know, but they just had it, and oh man,
Do they have dads too? Pause. What the? Pause.
Yeah, you looking
All
for one or what?
Pause. Hey, yo. Ew, all right. Wow.
I'm gonna need my inhaler early on this one.
Yep. Yeah, wow.
Oh,
Sorry,
man,
y'all.
yeah,
For those who don't know, we're recording this at 1 a.m., so please do not hold anything I say against me. Yeah. Well, 1 a.m. my time. I don't know what time it is.
Yeah. 3 hours less.
Don't hold anything. Don't hold. Y'all hear how you said it though? Like there's so much sass in that. 3 hours less, you idiot. Come on now. Some easy math here, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, so I was just feeling. I just saw it there. I have some stuff in here, but oh man, yeah. So just root beer. I don't know why I dragged that out any longer than I needed to. Yeah.
Coca-Cola, dog. Hey, Coca-Cola, bro.
We've been talking for like 30 minutes and we just got to the drinks.
Coca-Cola, bro. That's all right, man. Listen, you know, they want to hear you talk anyway. They want to hear everything you got to say. So go ahead and let it out.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. Y'all don't understand what it's like going out with him and being the ugly friend.
Damn.
They'd be treating you like you the ugly friend too. Let me tell y'all. Let me explain to y'all how this works when you the ugly friend. You be out here, and this ain't even my words. This is their words and their actions.
Oh,
they be
what?
No, they be fully forgetting the fact that I'm even present. This happens in my own state, in my own city, in my own hometown. This man came to my spot, and this woman said, she looked at him and said, and she knew I lived upstairs, and she knew he lived 3,000 miles away. She said, "I can't wait to see you again." To him.
How often do you think I'm going to be back?
And that's why you no longer have a job. Talking to her.
Dang, he cut deep. See, I know you did celebrate. You're like, she's not even there no more.
Y'all gotta understand, I'm not a hater, man, but there's just some blatantly like,
that was. Hey, but out here, you was cooking.
I was cooking. I started to cook.
Yeah, the last couple days.
Yeah, I started to cook.
Yeah.
You know what it is, bro? Because I fully embraced this new style I got that I'm like, molding into. Like, because I used to not dress to my like level of looks, I guess. I used to underperform.
Yeah.
I used to underperform in that category.
Yeah,
but now I kind of caught up. I'm like, you know, like I'm like a 7. So like I dress like I'm a 7 now. Before I was dressing like I was a 4 or 5.
Yeah, you was. I don't know what you was out here doing, but it wasn't the move.
Hey, I dress like a 7 now. We good, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's all right. I know you got a little bit more to go before you fully reach where you want to be.
No. I'm gonna dress like an 8 or a 9 and still be a 7. That's what
I mean. Yeah, you still because you're still developing the style.
Mm-hmm. We working on it, you know, a little jewelry here and there, a little.
Oh, he got it on.
Yeah, little bling, you know what I'm saying? I had the necklace on, but it was tucked under here, so it was kind of pointless.
I mean, you got it. You were like, I'm gonna probably wear this in the summer. I was like, why? I was just thinking, like, why are you gonna wait? But hey, that's what he wants to do. That's what he wants to do.
I was just thinking of the summer fits.
Yeah, you put it on that night. And you was like, nah, I like this bracelet though.
I gotta get a few more.
Yep.
I was looking. I was like,
out.
Not even
Change
just
it
that,
out.
but like I want that rock combination I had.
Yeah, I was gonna
that
say
black rock
ones. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be cooking, bro. I'm gonna be cooking.
That's what I was thinking when we gotta hit up some other spots out there.
Absolutely. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Birthday weekend, I'm gonna go crazy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so since we're back and you haven't heard from us in a while,
yep,
we are doing a relationship update. I think I should start because I had the biggest news.
Yeah, mine is. Mine ain't gonna shock anybody.
I got the biggest update here. Y'all, I am in love. I'm just gonna say it. I'm in love, man. I'm in love. And you know what? I've been grinding. I've been focused. I've been locked in. And the more I grind, the more focused I am, the more locked in, and the more I fall in love. I'm gonna show you what I'm in love with. I'm gonna show you. Let me get the picture out for you.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Picture.
Yeah.
He brought the picture out. The picture.
Bam.
What the fuck was that?
Oh man, yeah, so come on,
what
man.
the fuck was that?
This is a $1 bill, bro.
I know it was $1 bill. You printed that whole wind up for. I knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't a woman. Because you said I'm in love, and I was like, okay, there ain't nobody that fit that bill. So where the fuck is he going with this?
Dang, bro, you just broke. You probably just broke. Oh man, he over here breaking hearts. Somebody might have thought I was in love with them, and they were listening to this.
Well,
now you just
he's not. Sorry to be the one to break the news. If you had your hopes up, that's on you.
Hey.
I'm only honesty over here, G. I'm not Sorry you had to find out this way. It's not the way to do it. But
Yeah. Hey.
You heard that rant he went on, so you dashed her hopes before I did.
This guy's for the streets, apparently.
Yeah, just
go ahead.
Not the Connecticut streets.
Oh no, bro. A lot of mistakes were made in the making of this film.
Those streets are not for your kind, buddy.
Oh, dude. Don't even get me started. Tonight at the bar, man. Like, these guys were like, I started to tell you about it earlier, but these guys are bugging, bro. They went from talking about like women's basketball and how much like it's not enjoyable to watch all the way to like Lil Wayne and how the Carter 3 was his last best album.
Oh my God.
True. I mean, his last good album.
I feel like I can picture the people you're talking about. I feel like I see their faces.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh my God.
And their
bro.
outfits.
I was like, you could pull the 12th woman on a WNBA roster and she would make me fall and shoot a 3 while I'm still trying to pick myself up and understand what's going on. like, bro, I literally said that. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, dude, like, why are we talking about this right now? Like, I'm just trying to watch the NFL draft. Leave me alone, bro.
Then don't watch the shit. Why are you watching it? Why are you watching it to say it's not enjoyable to watch? Why can't you just leave the shit alone?
Bro, they're just so annoying. They're like, they were making like, I don't want to trigger anybody, but they were making some like triggering jokes that aren't even funny. I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah,
let's not do this.
There's people that are just afraid of, they're stuck in the past. Basketball is basketball. This is always has been. Why Why are women playing now? Why
Oh,
is
they're
Lil
making all
Wayne
this
still
money in
making music?
college.
Yeah, why is Lil Wayne still making music? His best one was back then. See, it's just like,
Yeah.
then it's cool, man. Just die already, because you don't want to progress.
Oh, but they're 2 years older than me, bro.
I know it don't matter. I figured they weren't old,
What
but that's the thing now. It's just people wanted things to stay the same forever. Like that's not. It's never been like that, and it's not gonna be like that. So I mean, you can hold on to your shit, and just hold on to your shit, and don't criticize new shit.
Damn.
Just hold
Bro's
on to your
cooking.
old shit. Yeah, just hold on to your old shit and stay in your pocket and talk to other people that like to hold on to their own shit. And don't evolve ever. Just stay the same. You fossilized piece of shit.
And on that note, he just cooked you. He just cooked you.
The fucking sizzle. The sizzle sound effect. Let's go.
All right, I'm bugging. But yeah, so I guess my relationship update isn't as fun as I thought it would be.
No, that was dope.
Because I am broke. I'm still broke, but
That's why it was a 1, huh?
guess what? It's a 1. One day I will pull this out and it will be $100 bill.
Woo!
One day.
Mm-hmm.
But no, all jokes aside though, I've really been falling in love with my passions. John and I talked about discovering my my fashion style that I like.
Photography.
Photography has been a love. I got the lens, little vintage lens right here. I got love for being a good dad. I'm a soccer dad right now, so that's fun. What else? I don't know. I'm a gamer. Gaming like crazy lately. I ain't gonna hold you. I bought a Steam Deck. I don't know what else to do in my life, bro. Hey, but I'm still a Dean's List student, bro. Like I got straight A's, but like, bro, that Steam Deck got my attention, bro. The minute that schoolwork's done, kiddo is sleeping, I'm over there gaming like crazy. And I need to stop because I need to put some content out.
Yeah. It's that game though.
It is that game.
Yeah.
It hooks you.
There's not many games like that, but that one is like it hooks.
I'm also been going to the movies a lot.
Oh,
so
yeah,
shout out to AMC Stubbs. Yeah. Went to the movie, saw Sinners the other day. Banger film, banger. Straight banger. John, don't say nothing.
I wasn't gonna say a word, bro. I don't air shit out unless you do. I only echo after you do. You know, I don't air shit.
Cool. Sinners is a great film. we gonna leave it there.
Yeah. We ain't. I'm not gonna. I'm glad it was good. I want to buy a ticket, low key, just to support it, but I ain't going to see it. But that is a good idea. I think I might do that. Just buy a ticket, just to support.
Show
because that's one of my favorite actors, Michael B.
My favorite director, bro. Well, one of my favorite directors right now.
Yeah,
we gotta get that man a blank check and let him make whatever he wants, bro.
I like
Give him
that.
a blank check, Hollywood. Let him make whatever he wants because he knows what he's doing, bro. Cooks every time.
Yeah, I'm glad it was good though, and that the reviews are good because,
It's just original.
It's always a fear, I think, when there's one of my favorite actors and they're doing something and it comes out. I'm like, I just want it to be good, and I'm afraid to watch it. Usually, but this one I don't want to watch for other reasons.
And they're valid. I think they're valid. I would say they're valid, but
there's already enough hatred in my body that I don't need to feed. It's already difficult enough pushing it down on a daily basis. Not pushing it down, but just not letting it fester and sort of dictate my actions in my life. That's what it is.
Yeah. And movies like that could be a reminder.
Yeah. And I don't need a reminder. I got enough.
Yeah. I feel it.
I understand the grumpy old black man now. Like, I get it. You have to make a constant concerted effort to not become that. I'm not going to. So I refuse to. So, but there's some shit that pretty much every day that you can find that'll put you down that road. Yeah.
100. Yo, I'm telling you, man, staying positive is the harder road, but it's the more like, I want to say valiant, but I feel like that just reminds me of like the 1800s with like a guy in like a shield and a sword and riding his horse. So I don't want to say valiant, but like it's the admirable way to go about life.
It's definitely tougher, and not just being optimistic and not being toxic with the positivity. You know, where it's like avoidant of negative things.
Nah, you gotta allow yourself and allow people to feel.
Exactly. Yeah. So doing all of that and still remaining positive is the concerted effort, and it's worth it though, because people still want to be around me.
Since you're talking about people who want to be around you, you need to hear about this relationship update.
Oh, it's fucking great. What do you mean? What do you think? You think something changed? You think?
I was waiting for you to pull out 100.
If I knew you were doing that, I would have.
We good over here.
Oh man, no. I mean, I had the best relationship ever. What you mean? Shit didn't change. Shit has only gotten better.
Must be nice.
It is. It's very nice. Thank you.
Trying to be like you, my boy.
I mean, it was a difficult road, so let's not sugarcoat it. I don't know if you want to be like me in the general, but the journey was tough, but the destination has been fantastic. It's still a journey.
Road.
It's still a journey. I mean, it's always going to be a journey. It should
be a journey.
Yeah, there's never a destination, so I don't want to say that. It's a continuous journey, never ending, so to speak. Because every time I feel like I reach a point where she's happy with it, there's a effort on my end to just keep that and keep working at it. Because it's like it's not like I've arrived. It's like, okay, I have to at least maintain that. Ideally
like
exceed it, but that's the benchmark. I can't drop below that. And it's not really an effort. I think I'm fortunate enough to where I enjoy doing a lot of things that she appreciates, and it's not any additional effort on my part. So that makes it a lot easier, I think, and I enjoy doing them. So, yeah. So it's just fucking great, man. I mean, I don't know what else. It's short. Yeah, we're good. I'm moving in a couple months. I was just thinking about that. We're not moving in together. We're still a ways away from that. Because I was just thinking, since I broke up with my ex, since we broke up, which is gonna be 4 years, I think.
Let's go.
Since then, I've only been renting a room and or homeless. It's either in my car or just renting a room. Right now, I'm in a studio, so basically renting a room. This is going to be the first time since then that I'm going to have my whole entire place. So I am excited.
Let's go. Snaps for my boy.
Oh, man, I'm so excited. I was just talking about that with her today. I was like, you know what? I'm about to pay rent on the 1st. And that is the last full month I'll be here. Because I moved mid-June. So I'm only going to pay a partial month in and then a partial month at the new place. So, man.
Another pop-out coming soon.
Another pop-out.
Two pop-outs.
Couple of them. But yeah, that's the bigger news. I mean, the relationship update is still fantastic. Still the benchmark for the benchmark from for relationships.
On that note, we're going to go to commercial.
Yes, please.
What's going on, y'all? We are back with the main segment of today's show. I know all that was an intro, right? Isn't that crazy? But we just be having fun. Ignore us. We just be having a good old time. We wanted to talk about money and relationships today, you know. John is in a relationship that does with this. I am in a relationship with money, so I could talk about this because we are doing all right together. We've been together for a little bit now. It's a very up and down relationship. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but you know, we here, you know. She allows me to travel from time to time. She gets me new things here and there too.
Yeah.
New toys, you know. Anyway, so money. I guess I'll start. As a single dad, money is tight. Money is tight. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, money is one of the harder things. Come on now.
I didn't say nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Cool. So anyway, as a single dad, who is also creative, it's even worse because creatives don't think logically when it comes to money. Creatives are very impulsive. So there has to be a level of taming I have to do to myself.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. And like, I'm working on it, but I need even more work on it. But I'm not going to lie. I watch tragedies happen financially around me that change me every day. So,
Come on. I'm so sorry. I'm fighting the urge to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. We're just going to keep it moving. Yes, that is an excellent reminder when you see things happen that could be your situation. And, you know, it's a reminder, like you said, of like, yo, this is what could happen if I slack or if I don't stay on my shit. If I'm not responsible, this could happen to me. So it is a reminder. Yeah.
I stopped paying attention for a sec. I thought the vampire from Sinners was in my apartment.
Hey, which one? Because you wouldn't be too mad if it was one.
Hey, if it was
one.
Haley. I thought she was here.
You'd have been a vampire already.
I know, I'm slightly disappointed. like, why aren't you here right now? Anyway, I ain't got enough money. So, money in relationships. Yeah, no. So, all jokes aside, though, yes, watching things happen to people around you that you don't want to happen to you is a great reminder. The situations you grow up in are a big impact on you for how you handle your finances. And we're no financial experts, so I don't want y'all to get the wrong idea. What we really are focused on is the impact of money in your relationship. And, you know, I'm not going to try to sugarcoat this. I think money had a very big role in my last relationship and it not going well. So I want to keep it 100 with y'all. Man. Like, establish that early on, bro. Like, especially during that, like, that move-in conversation of like, yo, we're about to live together. There has to be a level. Well, before that, yeah, but I think a firm agreement, a firm understanding of what's expected of the two has to be, like, agreed upon before you go in. Because I think that people build up this idea in their head of how things are going to go, and once things go against that ideal, it's hard to bounce back from that. Speaking from experience, it is so hard to bounce back. Like, if you tell me, yo, we're doing this, this, and this, and this, and this is how it's going to be, I'm looking at you like, yo, you said this. Like, why is this not like this now? Why are you changing up on me? Why are you not paying this bill? You said you was paying that. Why is the lights off? You said you had it. You know what I mean? You said you was paying that. So, like, I mean, you know, especially with today, like with gender roles not being a thing anymore, who's doing what is even more so important and very important to communicate. Because everyone's different. Gender roles might be important in your relationship, you know, the typical traditional roles, but, you know, you might be slightly more progressive in your relationship, and that's not as important to you. So like, I know I've seen stuff online about people who won't even go on a date unless you're bringing a Birkin on the way to the date. You know what I mean? So like, listen, I know, John, I know. I don't got that kind of relationship with money. She don't love me like that yet. But one day she might.
Even if she did, that's not, you don't want to start off with that. I'm not setting that precedent. I don't
She
go
bad
into
enough from showing up with a Birkin.
I don't date looking for a dependent. I don't know, man. That's just me.
Hey, I already got one of those. I don't need another dependent.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I don't need an adult one.
I'm being stupid, but yeah, I'm not doing that. Do I look like somebody who would do that? Yes, I do. Don't answer that.
Yep. Yes, absolutely. He was about to invest into this bartender's business. So yeah, you absolutely would have brought a Birkin. You would have brought a suitcase full of money to invest. And then I would have called you like, what the fuck are you doing? Where's all this money you took out? Taking this on the house money. Where the fuck did it go?
Hey, it's a write-off, G.
It's a write-off. Yeah, but where's the receipt? What are we writing off?
Just write it off, dog. Just write it. Yo, get a good accountant, bro. They'll figure it out, bro. They'll write it off, bro. Good.
Yeah, I think you're right though. It has to be a conversation because it's a tough one to have too, because not a lot of people even like talking about money, like honestly talking about money, financial situation, bills, credit, you know, all that shit. People don't like doing that in the early stages, and it's one of the things that gets overlooked, or something that gets, I don't want to say overlooked, but something that gets people give a pass to because it's early stages. Like, oh, I don't like their spending, but you know, it's fine. Like, if you don't, I wouldn't say don't just, it's not going to get better. Typically, it's not. Typically, how the way someone is, they typically do not change for the better. So if they're a certain way in the beginning, chances are that's how they're going to be.
But what do you think of like financial situation? Like, what would you say about someone who's dating someone, right? But they're not in the best current financial situation. Like, they might not have a lot of money right now in that moment.
You got to take that into account, that their financial situation may not get better. And you have to be okay with that. It could get better. Yeah, it could. They could get a better job. They could, you know, who knows what could happen. It could also get worse. You know, it could fluctuate. It's not a guarantee. So you have to be okay knowing that. If it hinges on like their current financial situation is a major part of what makes you want to be in that relationship, that's tough, because if it changes, will that affect how you feel about them? Because that's happened to me before. You know, you get laid off and then it's like you go from making a lot to, when I was in Cali at the time, man, unemployment in Cali does not pay. They do not pay. It doesn't matter how much you were making. I was making a pretty good amount at the time. And unemployment in Cali will pay you $450 a week.
That's because most people in Cali, if they pay what unemployment would make, Cali would be broke.
They would, yeah. So you go from that, and then you trying to find a job, and it's not easy to find one. And then your partner's looking at you sideways because that was important to them, how much you were making. And now you're not. So
that's also a Cali thing, though.
It's putting a strain on your relationship. I mean, it's a common thing in relationships in general. So that's what I would say, because I still kind of make a decent amount. But I mean, wifey she was working part-time. So that wasn't a big deal to me. Partially because I don't really care. With what I've gone through over the past couple years, money has shifted in its meaning to me. it's necessary, but I don't covet it the way I used to.
Mhm.
And because she has aspirations and goals, and she's motivated to do different things. So
We
I'll
got
be
it out of you.
supportive, and I'll be supportive in whatever I need to, just to help her realize that, because it's inspiring to see how she goes after shit.
See, that's
She'll get
what I was looking for from you. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, I mean, so that's a thing too. But that's why I didn't want to lead with that, because you don't want to get hung up just because someone may have potential.
Oh,
That's why I didn't want to. That's why I didn't want to use that word. Don't just get hung up on the potential.
But see,
it's a double-edged sword kind of thing.
it is a double-edged sword because it takes a while. I mean,
Sometimes it can
I think
take a
I got a
while.
lot of potential, and I've had potential since I was in high school. But hey, look at me. I'm a single dad. People look at me and think I'm doing great. Hey, if you think so, cool. I appreciate you. But like, y'all see these bags, bro? Y'all see it? These bags ain't just for show, dog. Like, I've earned every single one of these bags, bro. Like,
I feel it, man. I was renting a room for $500 a month because that's all I could afford.
Gotta get out the mud.
But I had 1 million followers, so people were thinking I'm doing well. I'm like, no, I'm struggling.
But I think that's my question though.
What?
No, wait, what'd you have to eat? Hold on, wait, go ahead. I know what you're about to say. Go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
Costco
I'm not
hot
gonna let it
dog.
go. Let's go. Costco hot dog. Let's go. We let in Costco hot dog. Shout out to Costco.
If I was balling, I get a slice of pizza. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, Kirkland.
It's that $1.50.
I could just
hot
see you
dog
standing
and
in
a
that
drink.
line. Can I get a pizza today? That pizza.
Yeah, I was feeling good about myself eating that.
Should I do it? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I deserve it. I've been eating this hot dog 6 other days this week.
I go to Costco now and I can't even fucking look at that hot dog. The number of times that was my meal for the day,
Bro,
man. I can't.
I'm clowning you, but like
can't.
I've been there. I used to eat. My job sold pizzas every day. I was just eating their pizza, 2 slices of pizza on break every day, $5 every day. That sometimes that'd be my dinner.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
What are you gonna
but
do?
yeah, I get what you're saying. So that can mean a lot too. But my relationship with her doesn't hinge on the potential and her motivation. You know what I mean? If everything if she tries these things and they don't go through, it's not gonna change the way I feel about her or anything. I'm not gonna support her any less, and I'm not going to. It won't affect our relationship at all. You know what I mean? Because I will always work as much as I need to make sure we're good. Even if it's, hey, I'll work more if that means you have to work less to chase what you want. That's fine. That's fine with me. But that's the role I'm willing to take on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it was, if it was different where I see this potential and what we could have if one of these business ventures she went, like blew up, and I'm hinging on that, then I'm hung up on the potential. And then I'll start to, if it fails, then I'll have resentment for it not going well. You know what I mean?
Or on the opposite end, it goes well and you think you should be getting more credit than what you're getting because you were pouring into it when it was nothing.
Yeah.
You feel a sense of entitlement and ownership over the business that you don't really have.
That's a good point. That is such a good point. Oh man.
It's a little.
Yeah.
It gets rough.
You only did this because of me. Oh.
Yeah, that feels wrong. It's like, no, they had the idea. They came up with they did all the work. I mean, yes, granted, you support them financially, but
there's a partnership. You know what I mean? Oh man.
Yeah.
At best, you're an investor, and the investor doesn't get the credit.
The investor gets 10%, 18%. I don't know, negotiate a number.
You ripping people off.
Dang.
I don't want 45.
45 for $300,000. No, sorry, $100,000. 300 is too much.
Yeah. That's a great point though.
I think when it comes to money and relationships, a lot of what I'm hearing though, even what you're saying is it really just depends on your partner's personality and if you gel with their personality, because their personality has a lot to do with their relationship with the money. So like, for example, if they're trustworthy, they're probably someone you could hand $100 to and say, hey, that's for this bill. Make sure it gets done. If they are impulsive and not so trustworthy, you might have something to worry about. You hand them $100 and say, go pay this. It's really just depends on the person you're dating. Now, when it comes to red flags, though, like things to avoid, I'm going to just go ahead and say it, bro. Like, I think that for me right now, I'm 100% with what John said. I don't need another dependent. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't afford another dependent right now, but I'm hey, listen. But like dependent for me isn't even money dependent. Like, cause money doesn't even mean as much to me. I think John has made fun of me for this, but one of the ways, my biggest pet peeves is you messing with my time, bro.
Oh, dude.
Like, leave my time. Like
times I hear you say, yeah, you go.
Don't waste my time, bro.
Yeah,
I'll make money. I just need time to make the money. Do not waste my time, bro.
Yep.
And if you're someone I love, I hold dear, you're valuable. Valuable sounds crazy. If you're valued, if I value my time with you, then I don't care. But when it comes to you just flat out being somebody who's just like, yo, you got a couple hours, let me waste them. The steam. The steam that flies off of me for stuff like that, bro. I don't have patience. I don't have patience for it. And I promise you, I will lose my mind over that. So yeah. For me, money isn't even a big red flag. I think that I don't want to say material things is a red flag when it comes to money. I think that it's hard to gauge when you first meet somebody, but I think that you can spot certain traits. How if you listen to them talk and how they justify or how they break down something they're about to buy, you're going to be around somebody who's buying something big or trying to buy something big. How they break that down, how you listen to them process that is a good clue of how they are with money and what it means to them. I don't know if should I spell that out or does that make sense? Do I need to break that down more?
I mean, it won't hurt. It won't hurt to do it.
All right. You do. For example, I almost said it in Spanish. Por ejemplo.
Let's go.
Your boy.
Working on being bilingual over there. Yeah.
Yeah, you already know, bro. For example, let's say I want to buy a new car.
Yep.
How am I going to break down? How do I talk to you about me buying a new car? Yo, I'm going to the dealership tomorrow. I'm going to go fill out this paperwork for a new car. Red flag. Sorry, that's immediately a red flag. And like, listen, I've been there. I've been that guy before, and I was a walking red flag. A green flag would be, I've been thinking about getting a new car lately. You know, things are kind of going off with mine, and I have these things I'm trying to do. A car might even be a bad example in this case because people tend to think about that purchase a little bit more. A new game console. I just bought a Steam Deck. I said, I think I'm going to get it in a year. Well, something rushed my timeline along. It's called tariffs. I said, I think next year I'm going to pay off some debt. Next year I'm going to get this thing. Then I saw the tariff news and I said, well, I'm going to get it next year anyway. And I don't know what's going to cost next year. I'm going to get it now. But I didn't just impulsively say, I saw this thing, I want to get it. You know what I mean? There was a thought process behind it of, I wanted it for a while, but circumstances change and I should get it now to be more financially sound, I guess. Make a more financially sound purchase with the way things are headed, the way things are looking, especially in the tech world. I don't know about everybody else, but in the tech world, tariffs are low-key a menace right now.
So down the pipeline is looking not so great. Yeah.
Right. And I've been paying attention to mainly tech. So, so I think that just that mindset of like justifying it and how they justify it, how they break it down, how they talk to you about it. Because if they care enough about you, they want you to see how they spend their money, and they want you to like their purchase or talk about their purchase with them. So they'll talk about it with you. So most times it's not even something you have to pry about. Most times people just share it, and feel free to ask questions. Oh, what made you get that? Or like, how long have you wanted that for? That's what I would do. How long have you wanted that for? Oh, that's cool. Where'd you find that? How do you find this stuff? Because that gives you all the clues of boom, 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 boom. Because if they say, hey, that just popped up on my Amazon wish list. If it's like $10, $15, that might still be a little bit of a red flag, but it's like, hey, I needed this for a while. I've been needing this and it popped up on my Amazon. Cool. That's different thing. Yo, it just popped up on my Amazon and I got it next day. Let's go. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference in that. There's a big difference in that.
Yeah. See, and that's good. See, this is a good example of like red flags for you through your own like experiences and what would frustrate you. So, to what I was saying earlier, if you notice those patterns in somebody and you just kind of play them off like, oh, it's fine. Like, it's no big deal. Okay. With that attitude, then that's where the frustration will set in when it's like, oh, you did what? You did what? Oh, you know what I mean? And that kind of shit. And then that's where the resentment will set in. It's like, no, that's on you. Because remember when you knew the shit was going to bother you, but you just hoped it would change.
They were like that when you met them.
Yeah, same thing I'll say with what you said about giving someone money to pay something and it doesn't get paid. Like, that's sort of on you too. If you know that they're not responsible in that matter, then don't put them in that situation. Set them up for failure and then get mad that they failed.
Set them up.
Yeah. Yeah. If they know they're not good at that and it's like, here, I'm going to give it to you anyway because I want you to get better. That's not really how you make somebody better at it. That's how you just...
No, you're not their parent, bro.
Exactly. I'll say this with my ex. When we got together, I knew she liked to spend. She likes to spend. I knew that.
No, I think I was just waiting for your next line to be like, I just didn't realize how much.
Oh no, I knew. She was very upfront. Like I'll give her credit. She was up. Oh no. She was upfront about how much she spent on shit. Just clothes. She's constantly buying clothes. Just always buying new shit. And I knew that going in. So it was just like, I got to be okay with this. Money wasn't an issue. Well, when I didn't have as much as I did, it was an issue, but it was on my end, it wasn't. But you pick an industry to work in that fluctuates, and when it goes down, shit changes.
Things happen, bro.
Things happen. You pick working in mortgage, and rates go up. You are going to struggle. Yeah. But what I'll say is back to I guess to kind of clarify on my end, when I say dependent, I use that term just as a comedic term. I just don't like the expectation of upon me to be the to spend or like that.
You got to pay
like
my
you said
rent.
About shit.
No.
That's why I say dependent.
We don't do that
that's
over
what that,
here. That's yes.
Because that comes from that just makes it seem like you're helpless.
But that also is like something that society, like I see, just is pushed a lot on the internet. And sometimes it feels like a joke, but a lot of times it feels like it was so serious. And I'm like, if you're waiting on me to pay your rent for you to be with me, then I am going to be single for the rest of my life.
I mean,
I promise you, me and this dollar bill are going to get to know each other really well. I hope it learns how to keep me warm at night because we listen, we are locked in, baby. We are locked in. Let me tell you.
Oh, dude. Oh,
we are
man.
like this right now.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly. That the expectation of like, you got to do this, you got to pay for that, especially if it's because you're the man. That shit is immediately just, that's, I've never liked that mentality. And if that's your thing, that's cool. That's cool. That's fine. Keep that shit over there. I mean, I'm not really on the market anyway, so I don't really give a shit. But like you said on the internet, but that's, I mean, people like to, that's the whole point of social media though, is to talk out of your ass and say outrageous shit so you can get more views.
Shock
and people
value.
to comment on your shit. Yeah. I mean, that's not, I don't believe 99.99% of the shit that I see on there. I'm such a skeptic now because of all the videos I've seen. It's just like, all right, well, I know why you're doing this shit because you saw somebody else do this shit.
People renting houses just to flex, renting cars just to flex.
People go into open houses to flex. They're not even, you don't even got to pay.
Yo, that is hilarious. That is funny. That is funny. I've seen someone do that. I was cracking up laughing, bro.
Yeah,
I thought it was the funniest thing. Like, granted, the whole video was satire. Like, it was, it was obviously a joke. But, like, man, I was laughing so hard.
It wouldn't surprise me. People actually doing that shit, though. Just trying to look like, just doing all this shit for attention. That you can't
You just
sustain.
got a new crib every week, huh?
Yeah.
You just move every week?
It's crazy. So I don't believe any of that shit. The number of the shit that makes me mad the most. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not gonna give it that kind of level of power.
Speak your heart.
But
speak truth to power, son. You got this.
The shit that's like stupid ass shit where they're like, I saw somebody say this and it's a quote and I felt that. Like, give the motherfucker credit. Stop making that shit about you. Just share the shit they said. I saw somebody say this. And
I've been seeing that on Instagram. Can we stop that, bro? Like, the top comment will be somebody in the comments said, and it'll be like their comment that they said with all the likes of what they said. Let them have, like, just like they comment and move on, bro. So it pushes their comment up. Why you over here stealing their shine, bro? You ain't come up with the joke yourself, bro.
That's what shit bugs
Come
me.
on now. I've been seeing that all over IG. I'm like, yo.
All over it. I don't even really go on that much, and then I'll see that shit. Like, oh my God, dude.
Somebody in the comments said blah, blah, blah. Like, just like their comment and move on, bro. What is the point?
I'm gonna steal your shit.
That's
trying to get famous.
Work.
I'm gonna try to get famous off your work.
I'm gonna hit this heart and keep it pushing.
I'm gonna start a series. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start a series of videos, and I'm gonna make shit like that. I'm gonna find a place that's secluded and beautiful, and then just record myself hitting record on the camera and going and sitting down looking off into the distance and do a voiceover saying, like, I saw somebody say that I have a dream. And I
saw somebody said, nah. And I felt that.
I saw somebody say, be the change you want to see in the world. And I felt that. I'm going to just start using, like, overly popular, ridiculous quotes. And not credit who. Oh, man, it's so stupid.
I saw somebody say, you are your own deepest fear. I felt that. Oh, man. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I could get behind this series. Back to money, though. Back to money. I think for the most part, what we're coming back to at the end is all about what you and your partner want. But it all comes back to something we like to call good old fashioned communication.
Yeah. That's it.
he was like,
I didn't know where you was going with that. I was waiting for you to bring it home. That's all it is, man.
The need a job.
It's not like I'm pretty good with money. Wifey's pretty good with money. She spends. She has some like sort of impulsive spending habits, but I like the shit she gets. And I don't, like I said, if this was some years ago where I was just all about save, and, you know, holding on to money. And like I said, I coveted it. I tried to hold on to it and I was stingy with it. But, you know, then when you don't got none,
hey, go ahead, preach.
If you don't have any at all, and then, you know, you do all right. I just, it shifted some things for me. I know that I'm not going to say that does for everybody, but it shifted some things for me. And like, why am I holding on to this shit? It could go at any time.
Yep.
And
sure can.
I'm not enjoying that life of just holding on to the shit. It's fun to, you know, buy shit for people I love. It's fun to just enjoy things. That was just a change that for me that I noticed. So when she was like, I bought this thing, I'm like, oh shit, what is it? What'd you get? I went and spent way more than I needed to. She'll say that. It's like, okay, that's fucking. It happens. What did you get? It happens. I'm not tripping. I get, you know, in other situations. That's why my point is going to what you were saying about the about communication and like knowing your partner. I know she's gonna do that shit. That shit will never bug me. It'll never bug me. She has her own place. She pays her own bills, and she'll still spend shit. Yep. You know what I mean? If some shit's late because she bought some shit, don't matter. She's doing fine. She's doing just fine. I'm not tripping on any of that. And now, that's what I mean about communication. I know she is upfront about it. She's like, I am not great with money. She's doing better. She's making an effort to get better at it, which is one of the things I really love about her is she's like, I want to do this, and then she'll just fucking do it. She'll get an idea in her head like, oh, I want to try this, and she'll just fucking do it. So she was like, I want to get better with money. So she started putting money in savings and then having different vaults. That's another, I forgot to tell you about that. With SoFi. Shout out SoFi. But you can create, I don't know if you knew you could create different vaults and savings and put money in there for each one. Go ahead and sponsor.
My bad, I'm burping. But yeah, go ahead and sponsor us, SoFi.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Like, yeah, so that's what she did. Because I just have a savings.
Me too.
But you can create like different vaults. And like, so this one will be, you can put for like, I don't know, groceries or something, and you can put a certain amount in there. Or like, this is for traveling, and just start, you know, put money in that one specific thing. So if you have to pull money from there, like an emergency fund, you could just put money in that specific vault. So you're not pulling from the entire savings. You're just pulling from that one little section.
Since we're talking about money.
Yeah.
If we have a financial advisor in the comments, can y'all explain to me what the purpose of a CD is? Because once my term is over, I'm about to close it, bro. like, for real, I think I'm better off. I'm better off going to stock, bro. Like, I'm so over it. Like, I looked at that return. I'm like, that's it? That's all y'all giving me, bro? Like, I try to be. I'm over here like, yeah, this is my son's college fund. And I looked at that amount. I was like, that brother can't even afford a course. And that's today. By the time he 18, I'm like,
by the time he 18,
that's gonna be candy bars right there.
It's gonna be $45,000 a quarter.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be like, yo, Dad, thanks for saving up to get me some candy bars. I appreciate it.
Let's be real though.
Like, dog.
By the time he's 18, college is not gonna be it. It's not gonna be. It's already it.
Yeah, that's also fair. I mean, hey, I got a soccer kid
is for
now,
certain,
bro.
It is for certain professions, but trades are seeming like the way to go lately.
He going to the MLS, bro. Stop playing. I don't gotta worry about it.
Yeah, and you wasn't even gonna put him in. Oh, did he? By the way, real quick, did he tell you about it, how he was doing?
Immediately, bro. Immediately. So he went to soccer, and we'll tell the story and we'll go to commercial. But
yeah, tell it.
he'd been crying like 2 weeks before, like the prior 2 weeks for doing soccer, and soccer was kind of expensive. So I was like, bro, like I need you to not, cry. I need you to participate, like kind of, pay for this. And, I wasn't like, you better participate, but it was more like, we're driving him to his daycare because that's where they do it. And I was like, hey, so why don't you want to do soccer? I don't know, Daddy. I don't know. What else did he say? He said something like, soccer ball is scary or something like that, he said. I was like, oh, it's not scary. You got this. Like, just kick it, and then you could celebrate. Man, he went in. He went to daycare that day. They sent a bunch of pictures, a bunch of videos, because they have an app that they update us on. So, like, he did a video, and, like, there was a picture, and the caption of the picture was, he was so excited he kicked the soccer ball, and he said he can't wait to tell Daddy. So I was like, oh, yep. I'm picking him up. Absolutely. I can't wait. So I get there. Daddy, I kicked the soccer ball. Daddy, I kicked it. I was like, yo, let's go. MLS, here we come. We got an athlete. Let's go.
Oh, that's funny. All you
bro, there's
do
a
is
picture
kick it
though.
and then celebrate.
Yeah, bro. There's a picture of him like with his foot on the ball, like standing there with it. I was like, oh yeah.
Yo,
we got an athlete,
what?
Bro. Yeah, bro. I gotta show you,
You
bro.
already doing the pro picture.
Yeah, bro.
The pro MLS picture.
I'm about to, man. And he got a sports photographer for a father, bro. Like it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that also happened in 6 months. I became a sports photographer professionally. Yeah, that happened really fast.
Yeah, right. He just dropped that in right before commercial. Of course you did.
Yeah, of course. And commercial.
We hope you're enjoying this awesome conversation. And if you too want to join in, make sure you email us at reachonthehowse@gmail.com. You could send us dating profiles, awkward dating situations, and just funny stories you want to see us react to. We can't wait to read your emails. Now back to the show.
Welcome back. When I bring us back, as you know by now, as you are well acquainted, I know it's been a while, but you didn't forget. You wouldn't forget about this last unpredictable segment. Just as unpredictable as ever. And I had some time away, and I had a lot of time to think. As I alluded to before, from, let's say, the beginning of December till about the first week of March, I was pretty much just a sedentary individual. I laid in bed for usually 20 to 22 hours a day just because the pain was so much, so great. So I had a lot of time to think. And in that time, I thought, you know what? I don't want to do favorite interaction anymore. Fuck that. I want to do some new shit. So, you can't see my co-host's face currently because he's not talking, but he is confused and slightly worried.
It's like a 80-20 ratio.
Yeah. 80%
20% confused.
20%. Oh, no, it's the other way. It's 80% worried.
Yo,
That's
where's
fair.
he going?
That's fair.
I'm also curious. I'm like, girl, you had all this time bro, if you had all this time to think, right? Like, why you wasn't thinking about where I was going to find my next relationship at? Like, you over here holding out.
I did. It's not there. Well, I mean, just between I've been out there and you've been out here, and that was about, 6 months apart.
6 months apart, yep. Just about.
And just judging by, we could just count the L's on each trip. And there is astronomical, and then there is basically 0 L's out here. And quite a few dubs, I might add.
I think
One
the only
significant
L's
one the last night. That was a significant dub on the final night outside of that bar.
that wasn't the final night, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was. It was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was an absolute W. sir. The only L's you took what?
The only L's I took were not L's of, they were L's of circumstance, not L's of my own doing.
Yep. And I didn't outshine you as much out here. There were a couple times, there were a couple moments where it was like, damn.
See,
wow.
I got to clarify too, and it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It's just funny, especially on your own home turf. It's like being the home team, but everybody rooting for, like, everybody traveling to the stadium to root for the other team. Like, I gotta pull Detroit, bro, and just like not sell tickets to anybody who's not in the Michigan area, because this is crazy, bro. Like, wait a minute, y'all supposed to play for the home team. What's up? Y'all supposed to be rooting for the home team, bro. Nah, hey.
Oh shit.
Gotta pull out John. Hey.
Nah. Oh man. But yeah, so I just figured, you know what? I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this part unpredictable. It's not gonna be any one thing that's the same. It's just typically gonna be a quick rant, I want to say. And I guess I use the word quick incorrectly. Because it's probably not. I mean,
That's what she said.
Who knows? Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's not. But
That's what she said.
if it's what she said, it's probably gonna be quick.
Especially for me. Sorry.
So I just figured it was just gonna be a rant about, whatever I thought of that week. If it's something that bugged me, something I thought of, something that inspired me. Who knows? It could be any fucking topic anywhere. So I'm not gonna limit it to one thing, favorite or not. It could be positive, it could be negative. Just one thing I have a strong opinion about that I want to talk about.
Okay.
This week it's gonna be personal. And it's gonna I'll elaborate a bit so you can have some time to think about something you want to rant about.
Okay.
You probably already got some shit loaded up. But
Yeah.
So this is, I kind of talked about it before, what I was grateful for, physical therapy, because of the pain I had gone through. I don't know if I can put into words how bad it was and how miserable I got. There were some really extremely low points, probably the lowest of my life, considering like a year, because especially around Christmas time, considering a year before that, I was fucking homeless, and I was like, I'd rather go back to that than what I was going through. Yeah, it was bad, man. It was bad. But anyway, in an effort to, especially because I didn't have insurance at the time, in an effort to just sort of mitigate the pain, I was taking anything and everything. Anything I could get over the counter, because that's all I had access to. So I tried all kinds of things. Weed being one of them. So edibles were somewhat helpful. Problem with that is you can't really compound them. So there was a night I took one and it worked. And then this is on top of obviously taking a leave every couple hours and ibuprofen every couple hours and Tylenol every couple hours. I was agitating.
Wait. Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
So like every 2 hours, it was I take a
was...
leave. 2 hours later, ibuprofen. 2 hours later, Tylenol, and then repeat. That was
okay.
That was what I was doing.
That's better than what I thought you were doing. Sounds good.
I mean, still not great. Probably. I don't know what kind of damage I did, but you know,
you do no damage. That's genuinely how they tell you to do it.
All right.
It's just a long period of time. That's not the greatest, but
yeah. No, I wasn't all at the same time. I wasn't doing a Molotov cocktail of shit, but
let's go.
So after a while, that worked in the beginning, but after a while, you know, your body gets used to it. So the edibles were kind of working. So I took one and it worked, and I took another one because I was trying to sleep. and it was strong. It was too strong. And so I forgot how to breathe. I really just felt like if I didn't focus on it, I was holding my breath and I couldn't stop doing it. So I had this thought in that moment, and that's what I wanted to rant about. I thought I was going to die. I just thought I was dying. It's typical, I guess, with weed. I've heard that before. But I
refuse to smoke.
Oh yeah, no. That was out of desperation. I am not going back. I don't like the feeling.
Questions I don't need answered.
Yeah, I don't like the feeling of it. It served a purpose. After this, I stopped taking them altogether because, like, I don't want to feel like I'm gonna die. And then I had the thought of, you know what? I live alone. If I died, how long would it take for someone to fucking come find me?
You know what's scary about that?
Huh?
Imagine having a 3-year-old in the house.
That's fucking terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've thought about that.
I hadn't until that time, and then it was like, oh, shit.
Yep.
Like, my landlord ain't gonna come check until it's like a couple days after the first, and I ain't paid.
You know, smell you and like, oh, dang.
Yeah, it's gonna start to seep under the fucking door. But like, I'm so far away from family and everybody. I mean, wifey might check. I brought it up to her and she was like, you don't think I would check? I was like, I don't know. Because if it's like she's busy or it's like her time with the kids or whatever it is. But she said if I didn't reply, she was like, if you just didn't reply, I was like, I don't know. It's fucking scary to think about.
Normally I'd roast you and say you're not giving her enough credit, but I think that in this case, I co-sign this statement because I live alone too, obviously just me and a kid, and who obviously doesn't know how to dial 911. So like I thought about this. It's like, yo, like no one has a key to my apartment. Like,
yeah,
I'm done. I'm toast, bro. Like it is a wrap for me, bro. Like, I don't know. I try not to think about that because like it's different with him because I don't want to scar him like that. Like I wouldn't care if it was just me. Like I don't want to say I wouldn't care. Like obviously I don't want to, but like if it happened and it was just me, it'd be different than it happening like with a kid in the house, bro. Like just that scar you'd place on that child, like
shit.
Like he's the one who found you type vibes. Like,
he's trying to wake you up or something. Oh.
Yeah, that just makes me want to cry. Actually, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah,
I don't want to because just thinking about him doing that just actually like brings tears.
Oh, I know. I just pictured it. I don't want to do that either.
Yeah. It's like right here. Woo. I'm trying to hold it because it is sitting there.
That is. Whoa. Yeah. We can fucking change the subject. I
didn't mean to make it so dark. My bad.
No. It was a dark topic to begin with. That's why I said I'm changing it because you don't know what the fuck it's gonna be. It could be dark as shit like this. It can be some real shit. But yeah, that's just the thought I had. She said, if I didn't respond at all, because I typically respond pretty quickly to her. She was like, if you don't respond at all for like a day, you don't think I'm gonna go check? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to be like, oh, fuck you. You're just going to not talk to me anymore. Or if you're going to assume something bad happened. You know what I mean? In her mind, she said she would assume something bad happened, but that's because of the way I prefaced it. You know?
Right,
I don't know if, because I put that thought in her head. Right.
Yeah, without context, would she think that?
Yeah. And when she
fair.
just show up. And fortunately, her fucking fingerprint is into the door, so she could get in, but she's the only one. Like you said, if she didn't have that, it didn't matter. It wouldn't matter if she wanted to come show up. She gonna fucking kick the door down. She's not.
Hey, anybody checking for me, man? The dollar bills I'm married to ain't coming to see if I'm good. They ain't checking for me. Them dollar bills, man. Dollar bills probably got me in the mess that got me dead in the first place.
Nah, I think me, your mom too. Like if you went dark for a little while, it'll be like, all right,
I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna go dark, see who checks.
you don't play, man. The police gonna show up at your door. I'm gonna call the police department doing a welfare check. Like, oh, do a welfare check. They gonna come knocking on your door. Yeah,
fair. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't think anything of it. I'm not gonna lie to you, because like I know when you go with wifey, you go dark anyway. So it's just like, all right, bros, just at wifey's house. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, hey, I ain't gonna be like, hey, he dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because usually the next day I'm hitting you up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
even if I'm there, I'll text you. I just don't do the voice messages.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So like, I just would be like, oh, they must have went away. You know, they must have been on a trip.
You know when I'm going on trips, it wouldn't.
That's fair. That's a good point. All right, maybe I should think. I'd be on my oblivious stuff sometimes. I'd be like, you know,
sometimes. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Like, hey, he ain't say he was going nowhere. He been home. You should probably like, you know, it's what, 5 o'clock.
You're just like,
at least call him.
He must be busy. It's been a week.
You should probably call him.
Yeah, if I go that long without talking to you, man, something happened. Something
probably call
happened. Yeah. Oh man,
That's a
you
good
have
point.
something?
Yeah,
we can get off.
You're not gonna like it. But I'm gonna say it.
Oh shit.
Right,
well, that's fine.
Like, and you might even go as far as to disagree with me, fellas. This is for you. We normally talk to the ladies out here. But fellas, this is for you.
Yep. This shit.
I wasn't gonna go here. But I feel like I have to these days, bro. Hear me out.
I am being impartial until I hear it.
Monogamy is safety these days, bro. Don't get caught out here lacking. Don't get caught out here. Don't get caught out here lacking, bro. Seeing too many people getting dragged into too many things. Too many cases coming up where people being stupid.
Oh my God.
Monogamy is safety, bro.
Monogamy can't help you from being stupid, though.
Hey. But you know what it can't help you with?
Mm.
I don't know. I thought I had something clever. Just
damn,
it's gone.
Dropped it. I get where you're going with that, though. I mean,
monogamy is safety, fellas. Like, don't mess. You know who you messing with.
That's what it is.
Trust them. You trust them. You can be your full self. That is, explore anything you want to explore in the confines of your relationship, in the privacy of your bedroom, and it not leak out. So, you know, all that being with this one on this weekend, that one on that weekend, it's all fun and games till you're a millionaire, and then next thing you know, pockets is getting run.
Hey, you don't even got to be a millionaire for that to happen.
That too. But your pockets still could get ran. So I'm just saying. And not to mention, going back to the money thing earlier, being a hoe is expensive. Just saying. Being a hoe is expensive, bro. So
it is.
Like,
I have been there. It is. It is not cheap.
Wait a minute.
I have. I don't think that's the first time I've said that on here. It's not cheap.
Yo, funniest line you had on here was when bro said, "I wore the same shirt to the first date." Forgot.
So I wore the same shirt on the first and second date. That was just because I was just not. I was dating a lot at the time. I was a serial dater. I was just dating to date. So yeah, I wore it. And then she was like, "Is that your favorite shirt?" I was like, "Oh, Like, no, that's not my favorite shirt, but I like it. Why? She's like, because you wore it the last time. I was like, oh, shit. I didn't know. I didn't know. I had so many women I was dating, and it wasn't even going anywhere. It was just like, just dating. It was such a stupid time, but it was expensive because I'm just a nice guy and I like to pay. So
I like to pay. Although I will say, every now and then when a brother gets treated,
it's so nice.
Or gets, you know, like being a single parent, you know, getting like special payment privileges and being worked with on things, like because you want to go out and do things, but you can't afford it right away or all that. Like, shout out to Affirm if y'all want to sponsor me. Zip, y'all want to sponsor the podcast?
Yeah, just speed up your
Afterpay
pending process.
Oh yeah. Hey,
speed that shit up.
Affirm, we gotta talk, bro. Come here. It don't make no sense that your return process is as difficult as it is, bro.
There's no reason for that.
I want the money back. I gave it back to the store. Release the funds, bro. Like, I don't understand, bro.
It doesn't.
Where's the confusion?
In this day and age, especially, 21 days is wild.
Technology exists. Computers do this for you. Like, what is this?
I ordered the shit, canceled the order the same day. 3 weeks.
Bro, still waiting.
Still waiting. It's only been 2 weeks. I still got another week to go.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I was on Zip, right? And I didn't return nothing. But all of a sudden, my payment randomly got lowered. My last payment was $13, and then it ended up being $6. I was like, oh, you out here looking out for me. Okay. Yo. So I paid it off early. I was like, oh, $6. I got that. I could do that. What? $6?
They out here looking out for you. Yep.
Yeah, they looking out. But anyway, back to what I was saying, man. Monogamy is safety, bro. I'm telling you, monogamy is safety, bro. Like, for real. I don't even want to be a hoe, man.
It's not for you. I know it's not for you.
I don't even want to be a hoe, man, because, hey, I ain't trying to listen. That's one of my deepest fears, bro. Don't put me in jail off of no mess, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go to jail for no mess.
That was
mine. He said, she said, bro.
That was mine too for a while. It's just, hey, communication. Like you said, it's knowing who you're getting involved with.
I'm too nice. I
don't know.
We be 2 movies deep, and next
you're too nice.
End the podcast.
2 Spider-Man
End the podcast.
movies.
End the podcast right now. I'm talking too much. I'm saying too much. End it.
See y'all again. We won't be on a break that much longer this time. We're back at it. So, I know you missed us. Feel free to leave suggestions, comments, topics, whatever you want to do. Show us love, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see y'all real soon. Promise.
Can't believe I just said that. All right.
Don't even worry about it. We're moving on.
All right. Peace.